Hello everyone and welcome to our first ever virtual coffee house. My name is Laura.
And I'm Julia.
And we're co-presidents of Key Club at Sir Robert Borden High School.
Because Coffee House is an event that students and staff alike look forward to, we wanted to find a way to make it work virtually and to make it accessible for all. This is why we made the tickets pay what you can.
All proceeds from tickets go to our Socks for Nunavut initiative, which is a sock and clothing drive that we started to help those in need in Nunavut. A lot of necessities up north are overpriced due to its remote location. With thousands of families under the poverty line, they're forced to rank their essential needs, causing things like socks and mittens to become overlooked.
Through the help of our sponsors, monetary and item donations, we will be able to send socks and clothes up north. Before we start the show, I would like to introduce Natan Goldberg, who is co-president of SRB Student Council and who helped us organize this event.
Hi everyone, my name is Natan Goldberg and I am this year's Student Council President. This year it's our pleasure to be working with Key Club to organize Coffee House. Obviously, it's been a pretty challenging and unique year, but we're thrilled to be working with such a great organization in the school and for such a great cause. So, just before I introduce our MCs, I'd actually like to thank our two local business sponsors, Cosmos Souvlaki and Bella's Boys. They're two local restaurants who've been kind enough to donate our prizes for the ticket raffle. So thank you so much again to Cosmos Souvlaki and Bella's Boys. Now, our MCs for the evening are Ayrin, Marley, and Iris. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Natan. Natan will also be announcing our raffle at the end of the show. So without further ado, we introduce our first performer, Logan Richardson singing Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo.
And all my friends are tired of hearing how much I miss you, but I kinda feel sorry for them, 'cause they'll never know you the way that I do. Yet today I drove through the suburbs and pictured I was driving home to you. And I know you were perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Red lights, stop signs, I still see your face in the white cars, front yards, can't drive past the places we used to go to, 'cause you know I still love you, babe. Sidewalks we cross, I still hear your voice in the traffic. We're laughing over all the noise. God, I'm so blue. No, we're through, but I still love you, babe. I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. 'Cause you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Wow, what an amazing way to start the show. The control she has over her voice is incredible. Next up, we have Rachel Bainbridge-Sedivy playing Resting Grounds by Christopher Larkin on the piano.
What a beautiful and calming piece. It was so serene to listen to. Thank you for that piece of much-needed relaxation, Rachel. Next up is Katya Romanenko on the saxophone.
Katya, that was so good. I lost brain cells watching that because that was so good. But anyways, next we're going to be moving on to the visual art portion of our show. Art from the many talented SRB students will be shown in a virtual gallery. In this way, everyone can properly appreciate each piece. And during this time, MCs will not be narrating. great way to showcase all the amazing artwork from our SRB students. We really do have some talented people here. Anyways, next up we have Addysen Byrnes and Isabelle Hyson ready to show us their cool hockey tricks.
Thank you, Isabelle and Addysen. Those were great tricks, and it looks like you guys have a great athletic future ahead of you. Our next act is a duet from grade 12 students Max Rosenberg and Ananya Kalra, singing More is Better from Mean Girls the Musical.
I was alone a lot, mostly observing things like hyenas and migrations, and who cares? Now I have all these friends, I'm never by myself. I mean, look at all those people downstairs. More is always better, more people know my name. I have more shoes. More is always better, 'cause when you have less, you have more to lose. Wait, that's confusing.
See, I don't mind alone. Sometimes alone is good. This time to think is in short supply.
You haven't been alone. Try Kenya with one phone. Almost no people, just like animals in sky. You know what I had more of? Stars. So many stars at night. But here there's so much light. I see them less now. Plus, I'm always cold because the air-conditioned air. In fairness, that could be how I dress now. Whatever, I look cuter. It worked, like pretending I needed a tutor.
Pretending?
Yeah. I pretended to be bad at math to get you to talk to me.
Why didn't you just talk to me?
Because of Regina, because you were her property.
Her property?
Shut up, not property.
Don't tell me to shut up. You are like a clone of Regina.
I am more and I am better. And no one likes you more, not anyone, not her. More is always better. Don't look at me that way. What girl would you prefer?
I would prefer the girl you are, not who you're trying to be. You think this works with me? Well, you thought wrong. Looking at this place, I see you trying to erase what is best about yourself just to belong. You say more is always better, but there's less of you than there was before. So if more is always better, then you should have thought it through a bit more.
I should have thought it through a bit. You know what I had more of? Stars.
I think we can all agree that that was a beautiful and heartwarming performance. Thank you both so much. Next up, we have Sophia Lee playing for Elise on the piano.
an amazing rendition of a classic. Wonderful performance. Thank you so much, Sophia. Our next act is Key Club's very own co-pres, Julia Dolansky-Overland, singing and playing guitar to both sides now.
Rose and clouds of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done. The clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions. I recall, I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, and dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions. I recall, I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed, but something's lost and something's gained, living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions. I recall, I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions. I recall, I really don't know life at all.
Wow, her voice is just so angelic. I wish she would sing me to sleep every night. Anyways, next we'll be showcasing our sponsors for our Socks for None of It initiative, as well as an advertisement for a show called Downstairs Department, made by some students at SRB.
Our first sponsor is the Carleton University Humanities Program. They have generously donated a large amount to our Socks for None of It initiative, and we would like to thank them for their sponsorship.
Next, we have an advertisement from Downstairs Department, a show produced by SRB students. If you're interested in watching Downstairs Department, you can find a link to their channel in the description below.
Last but not least, Canadian North Airlines is sponsoring us by providing us with shipping services for all sock donations. This allows our monetary donations and other sponsorships to go further, as we won't have to worry about shipping charges.
Once again, thank you so much to all of our sponsors, as well as anyone who's donated to our GoFundMe. Your generosity will have a direct impact on the lives of so many in Pond Inlet. Now let's get back to the show. We still have a few acts for you this evening, and our next one is Evelyn Pierce playing tenor saxophone to Train Chase from Wallace and Gromit.
What a fun and lively piece. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I was hooked the entire time. Now, our next act is Ayrin Gowan, dancing to You Say by Lauren Daigle.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe.
Wow, that was beautiful, Ayrin. Thank you for showing us that. If I were to try and do that, I think I would be in the hospital right now. So good job with that. Anyways, next up we have Nyjah Grant singing Wonder by Shawn Mendes.
I wonder if I'm being real. Do I speak my truth or do I filter how I feel? I wonder, wouldn't it be nice to live inside a world that isn't black and white? I wonder what it's like to be my friends, hoping I don't think that I forgot about them. I wonder, hey. Right before I close my eyes, the only thing that's on my mind, been dreaming that you feel it too. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah, I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like to be loved. I wonder why I'm so afraid of saying something wrong. I never said I was a saint. I wonder when I cry to my hands, I'm conditioned to feel like it makes me less of a man. And I wonder if someday you'll be by my side and tell me that the world will end up alright. I wonder. Right before I close my eyes, the only thing that's on my mind, been dreaming that you feel it too. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah, I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Oh, I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah, I wonder right before I close my eyes, the only thing that's on my mind, been dreaming that you feel it too. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah.
What a wonderful performance by Nyjah. Haha, get it? The final act of the night is Jillian French singing and playing piano to How to Go to Confession by Sammy Brown.
Love me now and love me still. It's your love I crave to know. Before I stand here buried in this unforgiving snow. Love me good, oh love me please, but I'm pleased know you would hold me out before I'm gone, but please don't let me fall. Fall asleep, but not for long. Your dreams are in your hands. Handle them gracefully, but don't let them sift like sand. Sing of love and think of none, but remember when you withdrew. I'll be here to sing along, and my heart will be with you. Moments are fleeting, each end is greeting. Twilight lies ahead, so get up from your bed. Keep your eyes off the clock, time spent better with them locked in mine. Oh, I tell you that it's true, every second is a treasure with you.
thank you, Jillian, for your beautiful song. What a great way to end the show.
Thank you so much for coming to our show. We really hope you enjoyed. Now we would like to take a moment to thank our performers and artists for submitting their pieces. We know it can be really difficult dealing with technology and recording and everything, but you guys were great to work with and you really persevered, so thank you so much.
We would also like to thank our MCs for hosting the show so well. And another thank you to Mr. Zubrin for always being so supportive and giving us great suggestions. Now on to Natan to announce our raffle winners.
It is my pleasure to announce that your winners this evening are Steve Georgopoulos and Bill Goswitz. Congratulations, Steve and Bill. We'd also like to thank you, our viewers who came out tonight to watch the video. Also, our donors on GoFundMe who are donating to support Socks for Nunavut, a Key Club project. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Mr. Zubrin, Laura, and Julia from Key Club. They were key to organizing this event, no pun intended, and they were great to work with throughout this process. Thank you all so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Of course, we hope to see you in the future at either a student council or Key Club event. Have a great evening, everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye.